team. Here's Mr. Perfect. Now the starting group for the visitors. ABC is out there with Mr. Perfect. Then it's Mr. Perfect. Then it's Mr. Perfect. And it's the bodyguard in at the 5 roaming the paint.
Well, the pick didn't exactly neutralize the defender, but good concentration on the finish to still get the basket.
Now here's Jordan. Olajuwon trying to break free. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist by Stockton.
Yeah, high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
That's tipped. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Out left to the wing. The pass to Mr. Perfect. Clock at 4. From the wing. Doesn't go that time. So the 90s team will take it the other way. Out to the right wing. Here's Stockton. Missed inside. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Mr. Perfect. Passes it to the bodyguard. Pass to Mr. Perfect. No good with the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Here's Mr. Perfect after the made shot from Scottie Pippen. And there's the pass to Mr. Perfect. Here's the bodyguard. He's covered by Stockton. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter. Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Mr. Perfect. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Stockton, good.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like...
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Mr. Perfect, and the pass to the bodyguard. Here's Mr. Perfect. Here's ABC, guarded by Pippen. Clock is at 3. Pass to the bodyguard to end the run. And no good, trying to use the glass. So, it's the 90s team now. Pippen, the pass to Stockton. Stockton draws the double. Outside Pippen. Offensive rebound. Olajuwon trying to break free. Here's Malone, and that one drops.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Here's the bodyguard. Olajuwon with the block. And here's Pippen. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Mr. Perfect. Olajuwon with the block. Fast break, here they come. All going up court. Off target at the rim.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Mr. Perfect, the pass to Mr. Perfect. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. Olajuwon with the block. Right side, Pippen. Pass to Olajuwon. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Olajuwon's got his second bucket.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close. And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just a...
1:03 left here in the first quarter. Mr. Perfect, the pass to the bodyguard. Here's ABC. Here's Mr. Perfect. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Shot clock at 5. To stop the drought. Good D by Olajuwon.
A bit shocking that he has not registered one made field goal in the quarter, guys.
Good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. The 90s team on offense. Pass to Jordan. Fade away. The shot will not fall. 10 points separating the teams. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Pippen. First one falls. Good on both.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
And so it's the home team in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the 90s team, guys, what do you think?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Now Stockton. They've got Pippen. Stockton is out there with Jordan. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Malone in at the 4. Now the pass to Jordan. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Jordan's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the 90s team. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. They've got the bodyguard, Mr. Perfect out there with the bodyguard. Then it's Mr. Perfect, and it's the bodyguard in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's the bodyguard. Here's Mr. Perfect. Doesn't go for him. Stockton with the defensive effort.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And they're able to recover.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Out to the right wing. Here's Shaq.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
So for the 90s team, Clyde Drexler's checked in for Jordan, and it's Peyton in for Stockton. Here's the bodyguard, Drexler defending. The bodyguard passes to the bodyguard. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Yep, that one goes in there. And here's Peyton. He'll bring it up for the 90s team. And it'll be the 90s team with their first time out of the game right here. So it's the 90s team now. 6-point lead. Throws it up high.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Pippen's gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field, 50% so far. Mr. Perfect, the pass to the bodyguard. Hits the target from 18 feet.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
So it's the 90s team now. Passes it to O'Neal. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Teardrop shot. The offensive rebound.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Pass to the bodyguard. Six to shoot. The pass to Mr. Perfect. Leaner from distance. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. The 90s team on offense. 6-point game. Outside Pippen. To the wing on the left. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Robinson's checked in for Shaq. So he can't get either to fall.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
To the inside, the bodyguard. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Passes to Mr. Perfect. Here's Mr. Perfect, covered by Peyton. Here's Mr. Perfect, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Mr. Perfect. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Bucket is good.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Pass to Mr. Perfect. Here's Mr. Perfect. Now the pass to Mr. Perfect. Here's Mr. Perfect. 5 on the clock. Passes it to Mr. Perfect. Here's Mr. Perfect. No good on the triple.
And they continue to control the glass.
To the middle. Here's Peyton. And Peyton throws it down hard.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Here's Pippen. They get it back. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Dave Ross. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So for the 90s team, Hill, he's checked in for Pippen. Jordan comes in for Drexler. And Stockton subbed in for Gary Payton. Robinson hits them both. Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
The visitors with the ball, down by 12. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's ABC. He's covered by Malone. Clock at 6. Here's ABC. No good, unable to end this run.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now here's Stockton. And it's Jordan. That time on the assist by Stockton. Jordan's got the lead up to 14 now for the 90s team. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Stockton with it. A floater. Elijah Watt. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
And so it's the home team with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Stockton is out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's Pippen, and there's Malone, and it's Olajuwon in at the 5, down low. Pippen's gone 3 of 9 tonight from the field, 33%. They've got ABC. Mr. Perfect out there with Mr. Perfect. Then it's Mr. Perfect, and it's the bodyguard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. A shot by Jordan, no good. Here's Mr. Perfect, and he goes in for the dunk.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Left side, Jordan. Pass to Olajuwon. Stolen away. And here's the fast break. Here's Mr. Perfect. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some O.
Pass to Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Pippen for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Pippen's got 9.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
And there's the pass to Mr. Perfect. Here's the bodyguard. He's covered by Stockton. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Mr. Perfect. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
A nice shot by Jordan.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
To the paint, and it's going to be out of bounds. And they retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Mr. Perfect. Passes it to the bodyguard. Knocked loose. Malone with the steal. For the finish. And the jam by Karl Malone.
I love watching Malone just use that strength. He's so good at just kind of burrowing his way inside and then finishing above the rim. And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let him hear about it.
Yeah, making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Mr. Perfect, guarded by Hardaway, to the inside. Here's Mr. Perfect, and no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Mr. Perfect, the pass to the bodyguard. Hardaway with the steal. Pippen dishes to Hardaway. Oh!
Yeah.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Here's Mr. Perfect, guarded by Jordan. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now, here in the third. The rebound by Malone.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
To the right side. Looking to get it going. Jordan with the rebound.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Here's Mr. Perfect, guarded by Jordan. To halt the run, hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. Hill, he's checked in for Scottie Pippen. Goes up off the inbound. Here's Mr. Perfect. And the 90s team making a change here. Morning's checked in. .141 left in the third quarter of the game. It's Hill on the wing. Shoots it up. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. Down low, the bodyguard, and the powerful one-handed slam.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by the 90s team.
Pass to Olajuwon. And it's blocked. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Right wing. Here's Mr. Perfect. Pulls up on the elbow. Second chance shot. He lays it in.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Hardaway with the bounce pass. Hill has the open look. Misses the three. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's guarded by Hill. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mr. Perfect. No good from outside. And so it's the home team with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Stockton. Olajuwon is out there with Morning. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Hill in at the small forward position.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Now here's Stockton. Pass to Morning. Basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Stockton's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, you gotta love the recognition there. Stockton just so unselfish, always looking to find the open man.
Mr. Perfect, the pass to Mr. Perfect. Here's Mr. Perfect, guarded by Jordan. The pass to Mr. Perfect. Here's the bodyguard. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Olajuwon's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Here's ABC, and it's blocked by Jordan.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it and help defense or on the ball.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Here's Mr. Perfect after the basket by the 90s team. Here's Mr. Perfect. It's not going to go for him. Stockton with the defensive effort. He's guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Now here's Stockton. Jordan inside. Tries again. And Mourning with the real nice bucket inside.
And Mourning just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
Here's the bodyguard. Pass to Mr. Perfect. Count that bucket.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
Now, here is Elijah Wan. That one's not going to go.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Ball's knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill. So for the 90s team, Shaq's checked in for Elijah Wan. Malone comes in for Mourning. And Scottie Pippen is subbed in for Grant Hill. Here's the bodyguard. Pass to ABC. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mr. Perfect. Here's Mr. Perfect. Guarded by O'Neal. Malone with the block. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Stockton passes to Jordan. Inside, O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Here's ABC. Takes it from 10. He squares up and sinks it. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Malone right side. Pass to Pippen. Now Shaq. 5 on the clock. Back to Pippen. Jacks up a 3. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
Knocked away. Out of bounds. It'll be the 90s ball. Now here's Stockton. Outside Jordan. Malone outside. Back to Jordan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
As if Jordan weren't challenging enough to guard. The little up fake there, putting the defender at his mercy.
Michael Jordan. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And stolen by Jordan. Outside Hardaway. And the pass to O'Neal. Hits the jump hook.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Here's Mr. Perfect, following the basket by Shaquille O'Neal. The bodyguard passes to Mr. Perfect. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Ewing. The 90s team on offense. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Drexler outside. Tipped away. And they're on the break. Here's the bodyguard. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And here's the fast break. And Drexler throws it down.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Rebounded by Hardaway. The 90s team on offense. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Ewing. No good that time. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Passes it to the bodyguard. Here's Mr. Perfect. Here's the bodyguard. Drexler defending. Here's the bodyguard to the middle. Here's Mr. Perfect. Pass to the bodyguard. So we see the 90s team get the win here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.